Hello students again. Now I'm going to talk about the inner concepts of this cardiac cycle. We will decode the cardiac cycle based on the NCERT diagram, and we will also talk about what are the different events that can come and what kind of question that can come to identify what is happening in section A, B and the C. If you say in this section, watch carefully what I'm going to do over here. If I'm considering what is happening in section A, we also know that over here, the joint diastole is ending. And we all know joint diastole is consisting of what? Rapid passive ventricular filling and slow passive ventricular filling. So in the joint diastole, what is the time period it is taking? 0.4 seconds. So what is the time period taken by rapid passive ventricular filling and slow passive ventricular filling? It will be the same. It will be the same, right? And also, during this A until coming to the B, we know from A to B, the atrial systole is coming to an end. So from A to B, the total atrial systole is taking place right now. So you understand the atrial systole is what? It's an active process right now. Atrial systole is what kind of a process? It is an active process. Now during this active process, there must be some action potential that has to be generated from somewhere. And what is that somewhere? That somewhere is the sinoatrial node. The sinoatrial node, which is in the right atrium, that sinoatrial node generates the action potential in site A. And this action potential exists till the end point of atrial systole, that is towards the B. Now, at the end of the atrial systole, what is happening? Remaining 30% of the blood, which is coming through a process known as atrial systole, and also we call it as atrial kick. We call it as atrial kick. It comes to the ventricle. And this whole process from A to B takes 0.1 seconds. And also at the end of B, what is happening after the atrial systole? What is taking place? Isovolumetric contraction. So at the end of B, the starting of B from here, over here, what is happening? Isovolumetric contractions. From here, we can also going for the auscultation of the first heart sound, that is called as the love. And also during isovolumetric contraction, the production of the first heart sound is due to the closing of what? Due to the closing of AV valve. Both the bicuspid and the tricuspid valve. How did I say that thing yesterday? The valve, AV valve, the bicuspid and the tricuspid valve is like this. The orientation is like this. It opens upwards, closes downwards. So when it closes downwards, it slams shut the door. And what happens? You will hear the first heart sound known as the love, right? So over here, you can understand what is taking place. Now come to C, position C. In the position C, what is happening in the position C? This is closing of the semilunar valve. Closing of the semilunar valve is during what? Can you tell me? During isovolumetric relaxation. This is during isovolumetric relaxation. And you are going to hear the sound dub. And how does it closes? How does the semilunar valve closes? The orientation of the semilunar valve is like this. Now it opens up. How? See, the absolutely opposite to the bicuspid and the tricuspid valve. Bicuspid and the tricuspid valve opens upwards, closes downwards. But over here, the semilunar valve opens downwards, closes upwards. So when it closes upwards like this, it slams shut its door down. What happens? It produces a second heart sound that is called as the dove. So how can we enumerate this situation in the position C? We can hear the second heart sound over here itself. Isovolumetric relaxation is taking place and the closing of the semilunar valve is also taking place. So this is how you can decode the whole cardiac cycle and the event that is taking place in position A, B and the C. Hopefully you have understood this proposition. You will be able to answer each and every questions, any kind of critical questions from these cardiac cycles or these whatever cardiac cycle videos that I have posted. If you go through it properly, you will be able to answer any kind of questions. After this, what I will do? Sorry. After this, what I will do? I will talk about the ECG. I will make you learn the ECG, and I will draw a graph of ECG, and below that I will draw the whole cardiac cycle, and I will let you know how can you compare the ECG with the cardiac cycle, and also the complications that you can read from the ECG. Understood or not? So hopefully you people have understood this cardiac cycle decoding under the concept 3 of cardiovascular physiology. Take the snap if you needed to, and thank you very much.